This is the new trail case collection from NANUK, and for somebody like me who's outdoorsy, these things are going to come in super handy. All of these cases have been designed specifically with the hunter, angler, and camper in mind. And if we're starting off with the T10 and the T15, which are these two cases right here, you'll see that they have trays, which we're used to seeing. There are internal dividers, and all of the cases have this lid storage. So there's a lot of extra room, and these cases, for me, are perfect for short little day trips. I can leave these in the truck. If I'm going camping, I can bring these along and have all of my flashlights and safety stuff all in one box. Two perfect small cases for those things that you just want to have with you at all times, leave in the vehicle. You can throw them in the canoe, put them in the boat, and everything in there is going to be protected at all times. Now, moving on to the T30, this is the 935 size that we're used to, which is the Swiss Army of cases. This is the most versatile and diverse case. It's also perfect because you can bring it on an airplane, and it is the maximum size for a carry-on that you can have. So this can come on the plane with you. The wheels on it make it awesome for navigating through an airport or rugged terrain, and you can just pop them off with the flick of a switch underneath. They go inside the case, or you can put them in a bag, and the wheels are off, and you can store it really anywhere. This is the coolest and newest thing with all of these larger cases. And as you open it up, there's a divider offset to the side, and each divider is fitted with a storage tray on top. So this tray is amazing, again, for just keeping those smaller little things that would typically get lost in the bottom of the case. You can open these up, see what's inside because they all have clear lids. There's a little handle so you can bring this with you if you need to, make small little moves while you're out on an adventure. And you can also move things from top to bottom, lid storage, down into the trays, move things around, and everything's extremely visible and easy to grab with the dividing system. All right, now we're getting bigger. Moving on to the Trail 50. As you can see, same as the other cases, just a little bit larger. Now we're getting into a bit more depth so we can put bigger items in here. For me, this is something that I love to have in the kayak with me if I'm going on a fishing adventure. I can have my rain suit in here, I can have a safety kit, extra tackle if I need, and really my whole day is stored inside this one case. We've got the nifty removable tray divider, and again, we've got clear storage so I can keep some tackle, some tools inside here. There's storage underneath that yet, so there's even more depth on this one than there is on the 30, and there's just more awesome room to store your stuff. And now, the biggest and largest of the Trail series, we have the 80. The 80 is awesome, and just like the other two larger cases, this is the third in the series, and it comes equipped with wheels so that you can really stuff this thing full and move it around. And like the others as well, it comes with an extension handle, which makes this extremely easy to just haul around. Again, if you have to walk any distance, you don't want to have to pick this thing up. You can just wheel it around, and of course, amazing for traveling through the airport. So there's 4 latches on this case, so it keeps it extra sealed and protected. And just like the last 2 cases, we've got an amazing amount of storage in the lid, more than we have in any of the other cases. And a really large tray that is removable, and again, clear lids so you can see everything that's inside. So much room for storage. Something like this is amazing for a longer camping trip. You can put so much gear in here. I like to put my cooking equipment and seasonings and spices, knives, all of that stuff that I can store. Super easy access. So if you can imagine getting to a campsite, this thing goes on the table and everything that you need is accessible right here. So that is the T80, the biggest beast of all of the trail cases. So what I absolutely love about what NANUK has done is that they've continued to develop and grow these hard cases that we absolutely know and love. And we know that our gear is going to be protected from water, from dust, all of the elements, and all of the padding and everything inside is now what is evolving. So we've gone from seeing amazing protection for our camera gear and our electronics. Now it's protecting all of our gear. So from hunting to fishing to camping and any other outdoor activity, you can go from small little day trip stuff that you need to bring with you all of the time to larger trips, and you know that your gear is always going to be extremely protected.